I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears. And today I'm taking a break from the memories of my life, and I'm going to talk about something that's kind of irking me right now. The fact that entertainment is not entertaining anymore. And I personally find that every aspect of the entertainment industry is not original anymore and has developed a sameness to it that just is not working out too good. And, I think people are going to lose interest in all of this if they don't watch out. So I'm going to take a break and I'll talk more about that throughout the podcast. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears. I'm Leonard Riggs, live from my bedroom studio and the beeping smoke alarm in the background. This is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears, and I'm joined by a special guest today. It's Kira, my kitty cat. She's right by me. I always say sometimes I get inspiration for a podcast and I just got to run with it. Well, I just saw where they are remaking The Exorcist. One of the most brilliant, excellent horror films of the 1970s. You can't top it. Ellen Burstyn is the mom and Linda Blair is Reagan, the little girl, and you can't top this movie. It does not need to be remade. And it just irks me when I keep seeing these remakes and reboots. Like, they cannot do anything original. And I know The Exorcist was based on a book, but and possibly a true story. It was done perfectly the first time. It's still scary. It's an excellent movie. Why remake it? Aren't there other sources of imagination or books or other things they can retell and make an original movie? I was just seeing where a new theater's opening up in my area. They're revamping the Marion, the old AMC theater in Marion, Illinois, and I thought that's great. Now if we can get good movies to put in it, maybe going to the movies would be fun again. I really, really do believe that since COVID, excuse me, actually, I'm going to go further back. Since 9/11, 2001, the last 25 years of cinema has really not been that good. Every year I see movies less. As a matter of fact, I've not been to the movies since I think the last Halloween movie, and God help me, it wasn't that good. I didn't like it. It was a waste of my time, and I was really looking forward to it. Although I think the Halloween movies have played themselves out somewhat. I'm sorry, Craig. I know we love Halloween. The original Halloween is one of my all-time favorite movies. But you can only beat a dead dog so many times, and the story's been told. Let it move on. I despise the last few Halloween movies. It's just gotten out of control. I mean, she was blowing him up, and it was just like, most new movies have to have explosions and loud noises, and it went a long way from killer stalking babysitters. I mean, and killing them. I mean, now we got to set bombs in the basement and blow him up, and what's the point? He's not going to die. He's just going to be in the next movie. It's just kind of lost its magic for me. I'm just not even excited to hear that there'll be another Halloween movie if there's going to be one. Doesn't even appeal to me. I won't go see it. I like John Carpenter's original idea to make Halloween kind of an anthology. And I'm one of the people that didn't mind Halloween 3. Halloween 3 was part of that idea. He wanted to do different stories with the Halloween title, and I thought that was brilliant. But the public didn't like it. They wanted to see Michael Myers again, and that's great. Like, to me, that's, you can only rehash an idea so many times, and I don't know. I always like the originals are always the best. It just drives me up a wall. Unoriginality is just horrible for me. Just absolutely just, it really bothers me. You know, I keep thinking about Star Wars, and George Lucas came up with a brilliant idea, but he did have inspiration from the old Flash Gordon serials and stuff like that. Even Star Trek, I think, was an inspiration. But he made it his own, and he made an original movie, and it's legendary, right? We don't need to remake Star Wars. And he continued that universe with The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I kind of lost it after that. I never did see the later movies. I just couldn't get into them. I like the original trilogy, and that's all. I don't need the rest. I actually did buy the first movie in the newer Star Wars, which the title escapes me. I have never watched it, but the reason being, I bought that while my dad was recovering from a broken hip, and we were going to have a movie night when he got home, and unfortunately he never came home. He passed away. So I just can't watch that movie. It is true. I just can't do it. So anyway, I really find it sad that they just can't do original ideas. We don't need any more reboots. And speaking of Star Trek, oh gosh, I think Paramount is just doing stories using the Star Trek universe, slapping the Star Trek name on it, and expecting the viewers to be, yay, no, I'm sorry, the original series is my favorite, followed by The Next Generation. Those were actual creations of Gene Roddenberry, the original creator of Star Trek. They were his original characters, his ideas. I didn't mind Discovery, I'll be honest with you. It was kind of a neat little take on Star Trek. Strange New Worlds, I like. They're getting a little bit different. I didn't enjoy the last season very much at all, but before that, I really loved the show. I'm hoping they'll do a little better in the next season. I think it's got 2 seasons left. I did not enjoy Starfleet Academy. I don't know. It was just way removed from the original Star Trek, and to me it was not Star Trek and was just labeled Star Trek. It wasn't for me. I just didn't care for it. I tried to like it, but it wasn't for me. I felt like it was made for a different audience, but I do have friends that like it, and I'm glad you like it. It wasn't because it was too woke. It wasn't because of this. It didn't appeal to me. Don't like the characters, didn't care about them. Just didn't believe in the show. And I have very little patience for things. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I just can't. I don't have the time nor the patience for that. I think movies, I think it's really sad to me, too many superhero movies, not enough original movies, not enough variety of movies. I mean, I keep thinking back of all the really good movies that were made that weren't superhero movies. Like, it's just like, come on. I guess they regulate human interest stories to Netflix or whatever, almost like made for television movies. But and horror films are just awful. I mean, I did enjoy the sorry baby, I did enjoy pet my kitty cat. I did enjoy the Conjuring movies. I didn't enjoy the last one so much, but the first three were really good and scary, and I enjoyed that. That was kind of an original series, and I enjoyed the continuing characters and the different adventures in the movies and how they were kind of tied together by the Warrens. But at least that was different and an original idea. I think my least favorite remake of all time, talking about reboots and remakes, was The Haunting. I really literally wanted to throw things at the screen. It was all CGI and bad acting, and it was Lily Taylor and what's her name? She was in Chicago. Oh my God, I can't think tonight. But Lily Taylor just sucked in that movie, and I usually like her. She, you know, the mom in The Conjuring. That's why I was thinking about that. And I loved her, and she did a John Waters movie called Pecker that she was really good in, and one of my all-time favorite movies ever, kind of a sleeper hit, called Dogfight with River Phoenix. She was excellent in that movie, and she's an excellent actress, and I generally like her, but that role's just awful. She couldn't fill Julie Harris's shoes. The original first telling of The Haunting, the first movie version, was amazing, and it was a exercise in kind of it was really low-key horror, used a lot of atmosphere and sound effects for their horror. There was nothing up in your face, and it was very effective, and the use of black and white film in that movie was excellent. The techniques that Robert Wise used in that movie to give it that ominous feeling, to me, the movie works in black and white. It wouldn't be as good in color. It's all shadowy and dark. You know, it's almost like film noir, but it's not. It's it sets a mood, and I believe he filmed some scenes of the mansion using the negative of the film to give it kind of a more scary look, and I think it worked. And just The Haunting was a good example of modern horror with those damn CGI effects. And I was rewatching the remake of House on Haunted Hill, and you know, I kind of enjoyed that in the first time, but I watched it again and I was like, it didn't hold up very well. CGI looks dated, and it was too just in your face with its scariness. I prefer the Vincent Price one, actually. And 13 Ghosts, I haven't watched that in a long time. I really enjoyed that when it came out, but I'm imagining I'll probably have the same reaction I've just seen it so many times. Horror films with CGI that's just so... CGI, if used in moderation, is fine, but when they try to use it as a main antagonist, it's horrible. It doesn't work very well. Nothing beats a jump scare. And like the original Halloween, I mean, take the music out of the original Halloween and it wouldn't be as effective. That was a good use of atmospheric music to enhance the horror of the movie, the ominous atmosphere. And it wasn't really up in your face. It was very subtle. And to me, that's the best kind of film. It's not up in your face. It's like nobody can use their imagination they have to see the horror. To me, what your mind can imagine is something more scary than actually seeing it. Because ultimately, CGI is disappointing. I'm just rarely impressed by it. It's amazing what they can do, and used correctly, it's great. Like the Titanic used a lot of CGI, but it was the way it was used was, it helped the movie. When I watched that the other night, and I think a lot of people don't like that movie, which is stupid. I've always been fascinated by the Titanic, and it was an original story. I mean, to me, it was good storytelling, and it was based on a true thing and a true story, and it had a lot of historic value to it. And I don't know, I think that's what made it so ultra successful, and I think it's a good movie. I just enjoy watching it. I've seen it a few times. What started me thinking about movies, I was making a list of the 10 movies that I love the most. And I was going to do a podcast on that, actually. And a while ago, there was something on TikTok. I like to make TikTok videos. And there was this little thing that popped up on, you need to try this. This is what's trending. And I thought, no, I make a TikTok video that I want to make. And it's my idea. I don't want to use a trend just to get views. I'd rather do something that I wanted to do. And if it catches on with people, fantastic. If it doesn't, oh well. It'd be great to have something go viral. It would be fantastic. It would be a lot of fun, but I would want it to be something original and not using their whatever. I'm afraid TikTok's trying to push you into paying for views, and I thought, what is that all about? I've done it a couple of times just to get my name out there, but I won't do it again. To me, it's a waste of money. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I have people that tell me I put them to sleep with my podcast. I'm putting myself to sleep. Actually, I'm recording this after midnight. Yeah, I know. You get the idea for the podcast after midnight. It's like, I gotta do it. So here I am laying in bed with my cat, and I'm doing my podcast at midnight. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right back with more of my thoughts. I'm Linda Riggs. This is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears. Me and the smoke alarm. I'll be right back. I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears, and I'm talking about the lack of originality in the entertainment industry. Where are the popcorn movies? Where are the fun little movies you go during the summer, the 16 Candles movies, or the you know, the little non-science fiction movies, the little stories about real people. The John Hughes movies, for instance, and a good drama with somebody, or a musical or something. Of course, we had Wicked, but that also was based on an old story. But Hollywood is just not they don't have an original idea. Nothing's original. It's really sad. A friend of mine just saw a movie, and I can't remember what it was, but I never even heard of it. I don't even follow. I used to enjoy reading about the top 10 movies and all that stuff, and I couldn't even tell you what's popular out there, or what's going on, or what's been released. I just don't care anymore. They made me not care, and I'm a movie lover. And that also applies to music. I'm a music lover, and the top 40 is just a mystery to me. It's very sad to me what's happened to the top 40 music, Billboard Hot 100 and all that stuff, or the music charts, because thanks to you allowing downloads and all that stuff, your whole top 40 can be filled with one album. I think, like last week, I think Drake had the top 10 spots. Or maybe he had most of the top 10, and then Ella Langley's got 2. Which I really like Ella Langley. She's a breath of fresh air, but it's really sad. They used to release a single at a time, and one single, and radio would play it, and you would get this great variety on the radio of different songs by different people. And now it's like the top 40 consists of downloads, so maybe everybody's listening to the Drake album, for example, and the whole top 40 is filled with just Drake. That's how Taylor Swift's amassed all the hits she's had, because it's not fair to compare her with Madonna, for instance, who got her hits a single at a time. And I'm not the biggest Madonna fan. I don't hate her, but I mean, I can take her or leave her. But she did have a lot of hit records when it was harder to get a hit record, and you had to actually sell the damn thing, and radio had to play it, and they'd have Hot or Not, and people would vote a record out. It was so different back then. And I don't listen to radio anymore. I just quit. I make my own playlists on iTunes. And unfortunately, I always said I didn't want to just be a golden oldie listening to golden oldies. But unfortunately, I'd much rather listen to my old songs and the new stuff. But I really love Ella Langley right now. And I have a few artists that I like. But as you know, there's not a day that does not go by that I don't listen to Olivia Newton-John. Just so you know. I'm hopelessly devoted and a forever fan. So that'll never change. But I don't know how anybody stands this lack of originality and sameness. It just, to me, hell is repetition, and that's what pretty much the poor industry has come down to. I don't like it at all. Entertainment's just not entertaining anymore. I think that's going to be the title of my podcast this week. Entertainment is not entertaining. Television, I really think that's where it's kind of at. I mean, Netflix is doing series, and there's a lot of original series out there. That's kind of taken over. I guess the internet's kind of ruined a lot of things, ruined the movie industry and ruined the malls and everything else because everything's right there at your fingertips. But you can binge watch new shows, just watch the whole series in a few nights. But that's not really necessarily a bad development. It's funny though how the same shows seem to attract, just like the old days when everybody would watch All in the Family. Same way with the Netflix series, everybody watches the same thing. But anyway, I think I'm going to take a break and I'll be right back with more. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast From My Head to Your Ears. I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast From My Head to Your Ears, and I was talking about the lack of originality in the entertainment industry. And, you know, when I was a kid and a teenager, I wanted to be a radio DJ or a newscaster or a weatherman is what I wanted to be. And I've talked about that before. But I really would have liked to have gotten into the early days of television. That to me would have been an exciting time to be in television. There was no really standard set for what was being done. They were kind of learning as they went along. And they set the standards of that industry way back then, you know, wearing suits on the air and sitting at the anchor desk and the graphics in the background and just the way they do things comes from the old days, and now you have to go to a broadcasting school to learn how to do things that way. Again, lack of originality right there. Because sorry, the Wizard of Oz stuck in my head all of a sudden. News was original, and it was objective, not subjective. They just reported the facts, no opinions. Do we need their opinions? Hey, no, we don't need their opinions. Just tell us like it is. Tell us what happened. You know, that was sort of the creed of journalism used to be objective. Just the facts. No opinions. And I'm afraid it's gotten away from that over the years, and that's a shame. Again, I don't even watch the news anymore, really. Not in a structured way. I read my news on the internet. Facebook has a lot of local news. Local television's kind of in a state right now. They're so hell-bent on reporting national news stories and trying to be slick and, unfortunately, you can't tell a TV newscast from Southern Illinois from a TV newscast from California or New York. It's all the same. There's no local flavor to it. It's just different anchors. But I think I've seen clips of WGN News out of Chicago, and I really like them. They seem to be having a good time. And especially, I think, their morning show. And I kind of like that laid-backness. And certainly with the horrible news of the world, it's nice to have a laugh or two every now and then. But I have friends in the TV industry, and a lot of them left that industry because of what it's becoming, and it's not a good thing, I don't think at all. I think one of our local stations, our ABC affiliate, was bought out, and they want to pipe in the news. not have local anchors and stuff. And I think it's terrible. Terrible idea. Terrible. And they cut their weather staff, which I hate to tell you, Channel 3, this area's weather's a big deal around here for us Southern Illinoisans. A lot of farmers rely on your forecast for rain, and we have bad storms here and bad high heat, and we need a good meteorologist to tell us what's going to happen or what the prediction is for the day, because we need to know these things. We're not going to get that kind of personal news from something that's piped out of, another area. That's just a dumb idea. Irritates me to no end too. Yes, I'm just kind of aggravated at the entertainment industry tonight. Oh, Lord. Well, I think I'm going to take a break and I'm going to wrap this one up. I think this is going to be a short podcast, but I've had a lot of long ones. So I'll be right back, and with the final word, this is Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears.
From my head to your ears, let the music appear. No distance between us, just jazz in the air. I'll be right back, don't you fear. Every note I play brings me near.
I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears, and I was talking about the lack of originality in today's entertainment industry, with music and movies and television, news, everything. It's just awful. I feel sorry for kids growing up today. They just have it bad, and I probably don't even realize it because they don't have nothing to compare it to. It is what it is. Which is a shame. Not a lot of original ideas in movies and music. Everything's got a sameness to it, and it's just, ugh. I don't like it. And anyway, that's what this podcast was about. It's a shame because I tell you what, when summer would come on, that's when all the good movies would come out. And the blockbusters, like I said, the popcorn movies that got butts in the seats. And it's really a shame because theaters finally got it together and they got comfortable seating, and they're trying, to make the theater experience something special and comfortable. But the sad part is they just don't have the movies to get you there, and the expensive, oh my God. The price to go to the movies is just outrageous. So it's just not worth it. But they're going to be there. All of this that's happening is going to be their own undoing. Either it'll just quit being a thing. People will find some other ways to entertain themselves, I guess. But nothing lasts forever, right? So, anyway, that is my final word, and I thank you guys for listening. I kind of thought I'd take a break from the memories, sharing my memories. I really just wanted to get this off my chest a little bit. Is anybody else bugged by all this? I mean, is it just me because I'm going to be 60 and I kind of like, why in my day? I don't know. I don't think so. God, it's like we had it great when we were young. God, we grew up. People our age grew up. And my dad, seems like the decades past, they just grew up with great movies and music, and everything was great. And now it's just, at best, mediocre, and all of it's boring. Nothing's exciting. It's all rehashes of something else somebody else did before. reboots and movies and music that's not original, and all flash and no substance. That's the word I'm looking for. That's really a shame. Excuse me, I'm wheezing. Anyway, thank you for listening, I started to say, and I'll be back with more original podcasts. If there's one thing for sure, there is no one like me, and I am proud to say that. I am an original, even though I am Leonard Riggs Jr. I'm not exactly a chip off the old block. I'm a lot like my dad, I'm a lot like my mom, but I'm a lot like me, with my own little flair put in there, making me one big original person. I don't know. I'm tired. It's time to get off here, and it's time for me to go to bed. And I've been on vacation, and tomorrow's my last day of vacation. And it's currently 12:30 a.m. And I mean it. I'm signing off now. This is it, for real. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast for my head, your ears. Until next time, have a great week, month, whatever.